2018 saw my life flash before my very eyes. Thought I was gonna lose my life. Mara moody master snipe. It's a utlopela guy. Utlopela guy. Mara usata laka. Taita lentloiwa naka. Marume asibona. Ilefin karkira tatai. Wafa gireta. Itabelo asibona. Kuna moody fed the guy. I'm so fortunate. I've never seen the ace. Cause moody man documenting. Yeah. I'm so fortunate. I've never seen the ends. Cause when you want documented, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so fortunate. I've never seen the ends. When you want documented, yeah. That Lord protect me, yeah.
MOKAPOTENI Commissioner, the Chief Minister President of Cape City, Alejandro Huri the First, thinking Mange Mambatawe Ambatubaba. So MOKAPOTENI is a producer, songwriter, recording artist, and overall sonic genius, man.
Never seen the ends. Cause moody man documented, yeah. I'm so fortunate.
Okay, yours truly, The Captain, is a very personal project. It's a very personal project because I was in a very tough times, man. I could say tough times, something like that. So I was reflecting a lot, and it was also a time where I wanted to embrace who I am as a person, and also on the music side, because MOKAPOTENI used to be my producer alias name, and I was like, I'm gonna be MOKAPOTENI, even MOKAPOTENI the artist, because the name itself speaks a lot about the sound that I put out. It's very indigenous, and you can hear my African influence in it because I am black at the end of the day. So yours truly, The Captain, is a project where I was reflecting about a lot of things that I was going through, and me just fully embracing the journey, the music journey, how tough it is and everything, me just being ready for the world. Funny enough, I literally worked with my sister on the last track. She did some of the backing vocals, but everything I did by myself, the beats, the mixing. Oh, I also got my nigga on one of the songs. I like to sample him a lot. He knows himself. I'm not gonna say his name. He knows himself. So there's a skit I put there of a conversation that we were having. So yeah, it's just me, my sister, and him. Yeah. Also, I would also put you as one of the people I worked with because of the feedback I got on some of the songs. I had to adjust something. There's a particular song he said I should adjust a certain element on the beat, which I did. So even Blessing, he really encouraged me to put there was a song I wasn't planning to put on the project. So yeah, Yala there onto. But in terms of constructing the project, yeah, it was mostly me. I believe in a higher power, and higher power means different things to different people. I do believe there is a reason for everything, why we're here in nature. I believe in a higher power. So the reason why I tapped so much into that, funny enough, there was a project I worked on last year I never got to put out because I felt underwhelmed in terms of my delivery. So that project had a lot of those elements in it. I was sampling a lot of gospel choruses and stuff like that. So I brought that into this project, but then I elevated it. So I talk a lot about my relationship. I talk a lot about my relationship with God in the project because I felt like there was a time where everything just felt like it was going to shit. I don't know if I should be swearing here, but I could literally feel God's strength lift me up. So I'm a very spiritual person, very spiritual.
So what was the aim in terms of you starting the project, and then what was the aim all about? What was you aiming for? Yeah, what were you aiming for in terms of the project and you doing the project?
I want people to be themselves. I think that's always been the message with my music, because you live in this world where you're supposed to fit certain boxes, you're supposed to be a certain way. If you're not this way, then even my musical journey, for those that know, it's very well documented. I started putting out music professionally, quote unquote, when I was 24, when I started taking this thing serious, and I was, quote unquote, according to society standards, by that time I should have figured out my life out, but I literally found that passion at that time, and that's when I decided, I'm gonna do this. So the aim with the project is just telling you, just be you, man. Trust in your intuitions, trust in your dreams. just trust yourself, you know, and believe in yourself and believe that you can do it. Don't listen to what people say or your parents, especially parents, you know, and close people around you. But then, you know, I don't blame them though. I don't blame them because they grew up in a different time.
Yeah.
So they also don't understand how it works now, how there's so many opportunities for you to make a living out of something that you love. So believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and speak, man.
Yeah.
Speak about shit. Don't be too much I'm a nigga. Speak about shit, it helps. It's really liberating. So that was the aim for me.
And in contrast, in light of contrast, then be yourself, ne?
Just be you. Do you, man. In the highest form ever. Because the very important thing, when you tap into yourself, the universe listens. Like, it listens and everything will align because you're trusting your intuition. So trust that.
How many times I'll go?
Like
is there a loophole
like
for critics?
For me,
For critics,
the thing is, I look at criticism this way, right? There is constructive criticism given, right? I mean, the first constructive criticism you should get is from the niggas you work with. So if I play you some and you feel like, yo, I could improve some, I'm not gonna be stubborn and not listen to you. And also, it doesn't mean other people are always right. I just gotta give you a chance and try it out, right? And then when it comes to criticism from people that don't even do music, I don't really take it that serious. However, there are people that are committed to this shit, you know, and mostly it's people that have been with me from the get-go when I started putting out music. I'll take their opinions more serious. When it comes to other people, it's more like they're just gonna put me as a cliche upcoming artist. So I don't blame them for having whatever opinions they might be having. Plus, man, negativity is a thing, so I don't really pay attention to it that much.
Okay, I feel you, my nigga.
How many times I'll go, I'll find you. I don't care how tough it gets. Put me down and get back, cause I love you. I do, I really do.
As an artist, well, the type of artist that I am, I'm always striving to improve, right?
Yeah.
So I do know there are some elements that I know I wanna improve, especially my writing.
Yeah.
I criticize my writing like a lot, but it's mainly because I do everything by myself.
Yeah.
You know, so from making the beat and everything, it can be quite strenuous. By the time I wanna write for the beat, I'm just going with the feeling, you know, but sometimes I'd listen, I'm like, oh, I could improve that line, I could improve this, blah, 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 blah. But in terms of how the project came out, I'm really proud because the sonics are very consistent and there's an identity with my sound. You can listen, like, oh yeah, this is MOKAPOTENI. You can't, you know, confuse me for somebody else. I'm proud of the fact that the identity and the foundation of my sound was laid proper. Mind you, this is my 4th EP. Right, the other EPs I put out as a groovy. This is the 2nd EP I'm putting out as MOKAPOTENI. The first project I put out as MOKAPOTENI is Ghetto Caviar Volume 1 with you. Right, so in terms of personal project, it's the second one because it's Memories, and then it's this one. So I'm really proud of how it came out. Yeah. I would say recording and everything, I would say roughly 3 months. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The reason being, I stay making beats, right? So most of the songs, I just had to pick the beats and then listen to if they would fit well together. But putting the project together was 3 months, but putting it out has been over I'd say 4 because there were a lot of technical problems. You know where we stay, man. Load shedding and shit. Load shedding and shit. So. And also, I had to take time to listen to it because what I do with my music, I take time to listen as well. I need to impress me first. I need to impress me first. If I'm not impressed, I'm not finna put it out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it took me 3 projects to put the project together. I had to listen to it, reflect, and then there were like last minute additions. There are 2 songs that I wasn't planning to put on the project that I was, because I was listening to the project and I listened to them, I'm like, no, they actually fit in the project. So, 3 months. I think, man, it's a good start in terms of where I wanna go, you know. Because from here I just have to level up on that, and I'm proud of the fact that I wasn't scared to be experimental.
Up and up, up and up.
You know,
Yeah.
I wasn't scared to experiment, because that's a big thing in art right now. People are scared to explore sounds, but
Yeah.
you know, the people that influence me and the people that I listen to, they're very much experimental. So I just took that from them. You know what? I'ma just do me. I'ma not put a snare on that. I'ma put a whatever. I'ma not put a verse on that. I'ma just put a weird chorus that's super repetitive and doesn't really have a verse. It's about feeling for me, you know, how the song makes you feel. So it's a proper stepping ground. By the time I release my debut project, an album so to speak, I think it's gonna be something else. And also the power of collaboration. I used to like sleep on that a little bit, but now I've seen how it can actually, you know, take you to a higher level. But you also need to work with people that love the art as much as you do, that are willing to do whatever it takes for the art. The niggas that are really committed, you know what I'm saying?
Cause moon, you want to comment, yeah. I'm so fortunate, I've never seen the ends.
First thing, more collabs. I need to work with a lot of singers, man.
Yeah.
I need to work with a lot of singers. If you're singing, baby, and you sing this,
Yeah.
holla at me,
Holla at
baby.
the boy.
Holla at the boy.
Yeah.
I wanna collab with a lot of singers, because I feel like I also love I don't know, there are people that don't know, but I really enjoy producing for other people as well. I really enjoy it. So I wanna work with a lot of people that can sing. I'm trying to bring something new to the industry, you know. And News Gandhi is the new wave. News Gandhi, African Pirara music, whatever you wanna call it. It used to be African Pirara music, now it's News Gandhi. And then I also got trap and blues. Trap and blues is me when I'm in my feels.
Gotta be out.
When I'm in my feels, I got a trap, you know, but it's trapping and bluing, you know. Memories EP, you gonna hear that. It's probably out, I don't know. By the time this is done, I don't know. But where to from now is just elevation, more collabs, taking it to the world, baby. MOKAPOTENI to the world, from Gandhi to the world, baby. It is what it is. Love yourself. Love yourself. That's the greatest love you'll ever know. Because when you love yourself, everything will start aligning. Everything will start making sense.
Hold
You
up,
know
little
what I'm
nigga, hold up. I said message to the people, say that one more time, man.
Love yourself, man. Love yourself.
That's it.
You done.
Peace. Win the city.
Win the city. Kept in the building.
How about?
Cause moon, you